Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Your local bedhead here. We are going to be diving more into Nukes Top 5, and of course, you know the drill. If you like this type of content and want some more content like this, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and go support the original video. This is going to be for 10 scary videos. That's it. Normally it's like 10 scary videos that will fucking make you shit your pants or something, but no, it's just just 10 scary videos. So we're going to go ahead and watch this video. Of course, a lot of these are probably fake. More than likely, I mean, in a lot of these paranormal montages, this is just something you're going to have to, like, take the risk for. But overall, Nuke was one of those video channels that I would just sit down with my buddy Lane, turn off all the lights, and just watch late at night and just get genuinely spooked and have fun. And I kind of want to continue that routine. So, yeah, join me on the little adventure of just sitting down and watching Nuke's Top 5. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's have fun.
The newest addition to my collection. Just bought it from the antique store.
Doll collector Linda Deary from Murfreesboro, Tennessee was browsing Facebook Marketplace one day when she saw an ad placed by a woman who was giving away 4 antique dolls for free. Linda drove to the woman's house and picked up the dolls. When she got back home, she posed the dolls on her bed and began taking pictures. But then something very odd happened. The dolls seemed to move right before her eyes. Linda grabbed her phone and started filming. Soon after this, Linda and her partner began to experience strange and unexplained activity. Personal items around their house would go missing, and objects seemed to move on their own or get knocked off shelves. One day, Linda gets a bad haircut from a local hairdresser.
Awesome.
So she decides to make a video showing off her terrible new hairdo. But what happens next is truly
That
bizarre.
sucks.
Hi. A lot of people wanted to see what my hair looks like. So I wanted to see the sides. Like my bangs, I've had to like fix my bangs myself. But this is what it looks like if I don't straighten pieces of it. And like, it's just a whole mess. Dang it. That scared me. Okay. God, what the f was that? Did you see that? Like, it ran, oh no, absolutely not. No.
At first, Linda believes that all the frightening activity in her house is likely caused by the playful ghost of a little girl who might be attached to her new dolls. She even finds the whole idea kind of funny and jokes about it online. One day, Linda sets up a silly video for her social media where she puts a Chucky doll inside a cupboard, waiting for it to fall out. But this is when things start to take a terrifying turn.
Because it's about to be a mess. Let's see. It was Chucky.
The hair's moving.
What the f? Okay, I didn't plan this one. Chucky was just supposed to pop out, but his hair's moving. Holy shit. Okay, I really do. Oh no, move that. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, joke's over.
All right, well.
Joke's over.
The video goes very wrong as the doll's hair begins to move for no reason. And then Chucky's head seems to suddenly spin around all on its own. And things just get even weirder from here. One night, Linda...
Oh my god, it's still going? I have not been talking too much about this whole thing. At first, the first doll, I was sitting here thinking, like, there might be an animatronic in it or something like that, and that's why it was moving the way it was. The Chucky hair, if we go back a little bit, I want to go back just for a second to look at the hair. Okay, the hair is kind of being pulled this way, so, the string, if there was a string attached to the hair, it would have to be attached at least going across its face, right? You would think so, because of the way of how it spins, how the doll's head spins. You would think it would need to go over the head as if someone were to pull it, it would have to go over the head, so they would, when they pulled it, it would spin in the direction it was going to spin. It doesn't really add up there. I'm not really sure how they would have pulled that off if it was fake. It's interesting.
Okay, I didn't plan this one. Chucky was just supposed to pop out, but his hair's moving. Holy shit. What the hell?
I could see it slowly slid forward, but that could have been just it leaning the way it is.
Okay, I really do. Oh, no. Move. That. Oh, my God. Okay.
Her reaction...
Okay, joke's over. Joke's over.
The video goes
Okay.
very wrong.
Okay, her reaction is what actually kind of tells me it might be. It's probably fake. I don't feel like you would have reacted like that. I feel like if this really did happen, you would have just ran out of the house. You wouldn't have even been talking. You would have been just done. It feels too set up, too. Like, this feels like a setup. You know what I mean? Like, the overall video isn't really all too interesting. You're just putting a Chucky doll in a cabinet, and it falls out. And then that's when the hair gets pulled, and it starts moving. I feel like the setup itself and the reaction itself is what feels kind of, like, too perfect for the moment. It's not like the doll just started doing it by itself. No, it feels like you're actually, like, setting this up. And I could be wrong about that. I don't know. I'd obviously have to, like, see these dolls in person to really know whether or not they are actually haunted and moving along on their own like this. But from what I can see right here, there's just too many... There's just too much. These are the examples I like to use when I talk about fake paranormal content on, like, TikTok and stuff. This does feel like a setup. It does feel too perfect. And with all the dolls on the bed, same thing goes for those things too. I mean, someone could have been under the bed pulling a string and moving that thing. Easy. It's just too, yeah, it's too perfect.
As the doll's hair begins to move for no reason. And then Chucky's head seems to suddenly spin around all on its own. And things just get even weirder from here. One night, Linda and her partner are asleep in bed when they are woken up by the sound of loud banging from their front room. The bangs are so loud and intense that the couple believes that someone is trying to break into their house. They immediately call the police. So, officers arrive on scene and review footage recorded by the couple's front door Ring camera.
This is our house. Let's look at it before bed. Yeah, dude. Something's in her f***ing window right now, bro.
Stop being hyper, please. It's scaring me.
Ready?
Yeah.
Something's in her f***ing window.
Yeah.
We didn't move. Okay. We didn't move off the bed until we got here.
As the
Wow.
motion-triggered video starts, it looks like someone or something has pulled the couple's front curtain open. But even creepier, whoever this person is, they appear to be inside the house. Then whoever it is seems to slam the curtain closed again with a bang. Linda swears that she and her partner stayed inside the bedroom and didn't move until police arrived. The officers checked the house inside and out, but there was no one else there. So now, Linda has had enough of the creepy dolls.
Okay. I mean, they genuinely look spooked. They're all smiling on the front porch looking at the footage. Like, yeah, we can't really explain that. Okay, that gives it more credibility. I gotta admit, the second you get the police involved with something like that and you actually show them the footage, yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Could it still be faked? I guess, of course, it could be. But the fact that you would get the police involved, and risking a lot right there, is pretty impressive. That's like the one part of this entire video where I'm kind of like, all right, that's interesting for sure.
Recently, she attempted to get rid of the dolls at a yard sale. But in a darkly funny twist, Linda says that someone
Pawn 'em
actually
off to
stole
someone else.
3 of the 4 dolls from her yard sale.
To the thief that stole these dolls out of the yard sale at 3 o'clock this morning, you're going to regret it. They're haunted. Had you waited till sunlight, you would have seen the sign that was under them that said, "Haunted dolls. If you have children, please don't buy."
So, good luck to whoever took those dolls, because it seems like they're gonna need it. Hello,
Wow, and she's even saying it might have been actually haunted. I never would have thought I would have said that because the videos didn't really all buy me. I didn't buy them all too much. They might have been haunted. The way she was acting, the fact that she was selling them in the yard sale and someone stole them and she's like, you might regret them. She put a sign in front of them saying they were haunted. They might have been really haunted. I don't know how much she was selling them for, but that's interesting. All right. Yeah. If you did steal them, let us know if you stole them.
Doggy. Reddit user Love is Evil from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee is driving to work at around 6 in the morning. He receives a text message from his frantic wife who asks him to check their surveillance camera footage on his phone. When he watches the video back, it chills him to his core.
Poor puppy.
An unexplained spooky little voice can be heard whispering, "Hello," and the family dog just goes nuts. The Reddit user says that other than his wife and dog, no one else was home at the time of the recording. He says that they have never experienced anything like this, and they don't know what to make of the creepy little voice. So did the couple's dog get scared by a paranormal entity? Or just what is that creepy little voice?
If I had to guess, it was probably someone in the other room. I mean, the dog looked into the other room, like it knew someone was there. And I've done that to my dog. You'd be in the other room and you'd make a creepy voice, and all of a sudden, if the dog doesn't recognize it, it will start barking, and whimpering, and doing all that stuff. I truly believe in the fact that the camera is only faced in this one room. Why this one room? Why not any other room? Is it because the dog's in there? That might be an explanation for it. But you'd think that there'd be more cameras, and if there were more cameras in the house, then maybe there should be one in the room where the dog is looking, right? Unless you decided if there was a camera room and you just decided not to show it, then that kind of tells me you probably did fake it. I don't know. I do feel bad for the dog though. That's sad. I'm not sure if you're, faking it just to scare the dog and have the dog have a reaction, and that's why the camera's facing at the dog for the video. Because a lot of people, unfortunately, like to use animals for content like that, and to kind of, because they know people feel sorry for animals, and they want to see animals in better situations, so they'll do this kind of stuff. And they're like, oh, well, the dogs, they had a reaction, and dogs, they sense things. It's like, yeah, but they also can be fooled to believing something else is there when something clearly isn't there, right? Or like someone's there, they're just making creepy voices and whatnot. I'm not saying that's exactly what happened, but it's kind of what it feels like to me when I see only one camera. It's like, if they have a camera, you'd think there'd be more cameras. I don't know, though. That one, I just don't buy too much, because it's limited on what you can see, and I just don't buy those videos.
Old school. Cathedral High School in Los Angeles, California was built over what was once a cemetery. The school even honors its dark history by featuring real pieces of old recovered headstones on its walls inside the school. So, late one Friday night, a janitor is working the night shift at Cathedral High School.
That's interesting.
When something happens that makes his blood run cold.
All right, I usually don't record while I'm on the job, but this is freaking me out. It's sort of unreal. I'm here at work. I'm here in the janitor's closet. Yeah, let me just show you guys.
Is this the balloon video?
All right.
I feel like a red balloon's gonna show up.
Just to, I don't know, let you guys know this school was built on a cemetery. I don't know if that helps my situation or not, but previous janitors that have worked here have tried to tell everyone that, You know, every night something happens, some spooky, I don't know, paranormal or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, I didn't really believe him until tonight. I was in here cleaning up after some students had thrown a party, but what's been freaking me out is this one right here. No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me.
It's got a weight on the bottom of it too.
Do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just, see? That right there.
You stupid balloon. Are you the only janitor? Face toward the bottom of it.
Just... Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
See, no.
Why are you walking
it
so
just
slow?
follows me no matter what. Ooh. No, I can't.
The janitor is completely alone when a red balloon inside one of
Wow. I don't know why I never saw that part of it. Let me go back. Why is he moving so slow? Okay, well, I'm gonna go back really quick to show you something. Let's take a look at this really quick again. This part right here.
Okay.
Now, there's a moment when he kind of moves fast, and then the thing kind of jolts a little bit. You'll notice it. Watch.
See, no.
Like right there, he kind of moves the camera really fast, and then that thing kind of goes over really fast. I'm not saying he's holding something that would make it move with him, but there's a part of me that kind of thinks that it could be being pulled by him at the same time. I want to believe it. I really do. It's an interesting video for sure, but it would not be that hard to manipulate a balloon to follow you around. I'm almost curious to know if the school has ever made any comments about this in regards to the balloon. I'm curious.
No.
Now, the thing over there, I didn't see that before. And the shadow jolts across the...
It just follows me no matter what. Ooh. No, I can't.
The janitor is completely alone when a red balloon inside one of the classrooms seems to start moving on its own and follows him out into the hallway. Suddenly, he spots a dark shadow quickly darting past a window on the other end of the school. Now,
Wait. Let's see that shadow again. He says it was on the other side of the window.
On the shadow quickly darting past a window on the other.
But you can see the shadow goes all the way down in here too. So it couldn't have been in front of the outside of the window. It had to have been like inside the room itself if it was covering the window and down in here too. I don't know.
Other end of the school.
It's weird.
Now, previous janitors at the school claim to have witnessed multiple incidents of paranormal activity. So when the custodian captures this spooky evidence, he shows it to the building's security guard.
It's a... You see how
it's falling out the classroom too?
Look at the back though. Look at the class with the light.
What the
I'm not crazy. You saw that, right?
Nah, bro. Nah, man.
How long you been working security here, man? How long you been working security?
I've been here a few months, but bro, I ain't never seen nothing like that.
As you can see, even the security guard is a bit freaked.
Okay. I just had a theory. He showed the security guard. Okay. When did he show him the same night, or was it a different night? Because now I'm kind of confused.
The red balloon inside one of the classrooms seems to start moving on its own and follows him out into the hallway. Suddenly, he spots a dark shadow quickly darting past a window on the other end of the school.
Okay. Here's a theory. Do you think it's very possible that the shadow could have been the security guard and they're both in on it? Do you think that's very possible? I'm not going to say it's 100%. Because some of the reactions kind of made me think that maybe they could be telling the truth here. But at the same time, like a lot of people, I'm so much aware that there are people who will do stuff for views. And if they have a couple people pulling this off, they could pull it off very easily. You know, someone with a string and setting this up and having the guy, you know, be specifically facing that room so he's recording that room and then see the shadow go by. It feels too set up. You know what I mean? Again, kind of going back to that one video, it just feels too set up.
Now, previous janitors at the school claim to have witnessed
I'm not crazy. You saw that, right?
Nah, bro. Nah, man.
How long you been working security here, man? How long you been working security?
I've been here a few months, but bro, I ain't never seen nothing like that.
As you can see, even the security guard is a bit freaked. So did the janitor have an encounter with the spirits who are buried in the ground below the school? Let me know what you think. We need scary videos. So if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Watcher at the window. A man is up late one night when he hears strange sounds coming from his home office. He grabs his phone, and what he records is truly shocking.
What you got there? Yeah. I see eyes.
Now, the guy was freaked out as whatever is outside the window seems to disappear when the lights are turned on.
No.
But look closer.
It's an owl.
Just outside the window, we can see that there is still a strange pair of glowing eyes staring back at the man inside. It looks like an owl. Now, online viewers said that this video could easily be explained as a person or an animal standing just outside the window. So, to prove them wrong, the man films the office window again.
Oh, wait, whoa. Okay, I'll give you credit. But you know what actually tells me it was probably an owl or a bird? He opens it. Okay, open it. Okay, no cat, no dog, probably. But that leads to the outside. So an owl could have easily have flown in there and grabbed onto his window and could have been looking through his window. I believe that was a bird of some sort. 100%. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a dog. It doesn't have to be a cat or anything like that. But I think that was a bird. I don't think that was paranormal.
Turns out the office is actually 2 stories up, with no way for anything to climb up or sit outside the window.
Besides something that can
who
fly.
Or what is this? You decide.
I think it's a bird.
The crossing. Somewhere in the Middle East, a guy is riding his motorcycle down a lonely mountain road in the middle of nowhere. He encounters something that he just can't explain.
I'm just destroying... Oh no, these late night driving around videos. Huh? I thought I was seeing something.
Some small thing seems to walk across the road right in front of him. Now, that's not so weird, but whatever this is, It seems to be walking on two legs, and then it seems to raise itself up and jumps right over the roadside guardrail.
Yep.
The
Probably a homeless guy.
motorcycle rider is shocked. He rechecks his video footage when he gets home, but he has no idea what he encountered on that isolated mountain road. Disturbing.
Definitely looked like a person. If I had to guess, it was probably some sort of homeless person, maybe someone running away from home, didn't want to get caught. Could have been someone who hopped up on drugs. They do crazy shit like that out there. Yeah, it's kind of one of the reasons why I don't go walking around at night, is because there are some sketchy people who will do some crazy stuff.
Results. YouTuber Tyler Blanchard is very much a skeptic when it comes to ghosts and the paranormal. Tyler believes that the reason ghost hunters usually find so-called paranormal evidence at haunted places is simply coincidence, coupled with the fact that they expect to experience paranormal activity.
Are ghosts real or just scared people imagining things?
So, Tyler cooks up a very interesting experiment. He invites his friends to go on a ghost hunt. However, he splits them into two groups. One group, including Tyler, goes to a house that many paranormal investigators claim to be extremely haunted, the Brackenford Manor in Lake Arrowhead, California. But the second group, they are just sent to a randomly chosen Airbnb.
This house has never had a reported death in it. No guests have ever recorded any paranormal activity. It's just a normal house.
Now, this house is not haunted in any way. However, the second group is told a fake ghost story about how this typical random Airbnb house is extremely haunted and was the site of some grisly and terrible events, none of which is true.
So in the 70s, there was a family that lived in this house. A burglar basically broke in and the family, and it's rumored that they still are here.
Oh man, not this ghost stuff, man.
So, the experiment begins and the ghost hunt starts at the real haunted house, the Brackenfern Manor. Now, Tyler isn't expecting anything to happen or to find any kind of paranormal activity. So when he and his group start investigating, they're mostly cracking jokes and playing pranks.
These f***ers, Tyler, I know you guys are hiding somewhere. He's talking to himself to try to keep himself from getting really scared. Funny prank. Let's end it now, am I right? Please. I heard a noise over here. Boys, for the love of God. I'm not alive. For a good bit, I was scared.
But things are about to get a bit more serious and a bit spookier.
Okay.
The guys head to the house's cellar and use a twist flashlight and an ultrasound motion sensor music box that plays a tune whenever it detects movement.
Now it's calibrated. Everything that happens from this point is something going in front of it.
If you're here, can you make the music box start? Okay, that's fine. Ring the music box if it's okay if we can sit down.
Thank you. Let's sit down right now. Let's go.
That is phenomenal.
Honestly, this seemed so unexplainable, but not as unexplainable as the not haunted house.
Is anybody here with us?
All right, literally nothing was happening there. This is weird. If you are here, would you mind turning on one of the flashlights? Or the motion sensor, whichever you prefer. You prefer the motion sensor? Oh, both, I guess.
Candlelight, that's crazy.
Flashlight, I'm never fond of.
That just doesn't happen unless there's something fun. Wow. And even after repositioning, it still went off. Well, thank you very much for having us. We're gonna go upstairs to this beautiful home. Please stay here. It's been awesome hanging out with you. But we're gonna pack up our things and go. Thank you for this experience. I wonder if the equipment is also going on off at the other house, or if it's just going off here. Because if it's just going off here, that is pretty sus.
Real, right? Like, that's crazy.
I mean, that box hasn't worked at all ever
No.
until we get
We
here.
calibrated it 3 times and then it worked every time.
There's some presence moving in front of that machine.
Now, Tyler gave both groups the exact same type of flashlight and motion-activated music box, but only the ones at the haunted Brackenfern Manor are activating. The instruments at the haunted house actually seem to respond to their questions, while over at the Airbnb, the same instruments don't do anything. And the night just gets weirder.
I walk past this door right here, and there's something closed in there. Which one? Let's put the box in there. This one.
What? Oh. Wait, that could have been something, right? That could have been the air, the wind.
Calibrated. Oh. Okay.
Yep. Bingo, baby.
It's in the corner.
I'm not doing this anymore.
All right. Well, that's kind of all I needed.
A window in one of the rooms moves by itself, and the music box activates as if someone is moving by that window. So, in a final attempt to disprove the creepy results from the music box, they try one more test.
All right.
We're up doing some late night research.
Leave it silent for exactly 10 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Alright, done with the Morse. Thanks for the answer.
Holy shit. Oh.
Why you got tears in your eyes? Is it big boy?
It's a beautiful moment, bro. I believe in ghosts. That is beautiful.
They test the music box, they recalibrate it over and over, and they even change its location. But it still activates again and again, almost as if something in the house is eager to communicate with them. What makes it even creepier is that the group in the fake haunted Airbnb gets no response all night, and they don't really experience anything unexplainable. So did Tyler's attempt to prove that ghosts don't exist actually prove that they do? Well, you decide. You can.
It's certainly interesting for the guy to be a complete skeptic, and then all of a sudden he actually starting to believe in ghosts because of his experience. The window could have been the wind, 100%. I'm not really fond of the flashlight method myself. I would love to hear if he went on more investigations and actually experienced more personal communications with the spirits. I would love to hear if he did that. Obviously, with one video, I wouldn't say that would be enough, but I mean, hell, if he's starting to believe, I'm a believer, so I respect it. It's pretty interesting, you know. You got to have your own personal experiences and
watch this full scary experiment over on the YouTube channel, Tyler Blanchard.
Looks like he has a successful last YouTube channel.
Flying nightmare. It's early in the morning, right before sunrise, when Lisa Nathan from Essex, England, opens the back door to let out the family dog. But something happens that sends Lisa running right back inside.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
A weird pale something can be seen flying around Lisa before she freaks out and slaps it away. After reviewing the footage, Lisa believes she might have caught evidence of a fairy. Now, I'm certainly not saying that whatever this is a fairy, but it definitely looks very odd and no one seems to really know what this thing is. So if you have any idea on what this weird little flying thing,
I mean, it kind of looks like something that's able to fly, but it's like has something stuck on it. And because the camera is as crappy as it is, it's kind of hard to make out what it is. It kind of looks like a giant bug that has like a feather or something along those lines attached to it, or like string or something. Yeah.
Thing is, let me know
Not a fairy.
down in the comments. The woman in white.
Oh!
It's 3 o'clock at night when truck driver Kim McGill is headed down the interstate in Markham, Illinois, when something happens that is any driver's worst nightmare.
You can go meet up with him and see if she can get him to confess. And it's a tough decision, I'm sure, but Amy ultimately agrees. She wears the Bible.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I did.
A woman wearing a long white dress can be seen crossing the highway dangerously close to the cars and trucks zooming right by her, almost as if she just doesn't care.
I thought it was really, really weird. It creeped me out. I had goosebumps for like an hour straight on my arms. It was really creepy. It was scary.
Now, whatever this mysterious highway figure is, it has Ken seriously freaked out. And the next day, the story gets much, much darker. Because you see, the next night at the exact same spot, around the exact same time, a vehicle swerves and has a tragic accident on the interstate, ending 2 lives.
But again, we're still keeping a close eye on this crash on I-57. What's the latest?
Indeed. Unfortunately, I have sad news to report about this crash here, Laura. Sorry to change gears on such a beautiful and pleasant morning here. It's anything but.
Okay, wow. I was sitting here thinking, I hope they actually have evidence, and it looks like they actually have a news report of the crash, and there's the vehicle on the same interstate that he was driving on. Holy shit. That's crazy.
On the lanes down there, this terrible, violent crash happened before 2 a.m. this morning. State police now reporting 2 people have passed in this incident here on northbound I-57 near 147, just outside of Posen and Dixmoor.
The drivers and passengers in the crash claimed that they saw a mysterious woman in a white dress walking on the road. They say they swerved to miss her, and that caused the accident.
I had another driver reach out to me after I posted it on Facebook that he was going through there about 20 minutes before I did with another driver right behind him, and they seen the same thing as I did. Today, at the same time as we went through there, there was a car accident, multiple cars. 2 people ended up dying, 2 people went to the hospital. Well, the 2 people that went to the hospital gave a statement that they seen a white figure in the road, and that's why the one car swerved into the other car.
Weirdly, despite these eyewitness reports, cameras posted along the highway show no one walking in the road at that time. So did King capture an entity on his dash cam that caused a terrible car accident? You decide.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, but that is very fascinating and pretty unsettling stuff. I don't know what to say. Like, that's pretty heavy, honestly. Crazy. I mean, I'm heartbroken for the people who lost their lives because of it, but...
Over 13 years ago, YouTube urban explorers Smash TV Canada set out one night to explore the abandoned old McCormick factory in London, Ontario, Canada. Now, the group is aware that the property is often inspected by security. So when they hear strange sounds from somewhere in the building, they immediately suspect that it could be security, and they turn off their flashlights to avoid getting caught. But what happens next is downright chilling.
I'm gonna turn mine off then. Somebody's here. Somebody is here. Who's there? Hello? Hello? Watch the light up. Hello? Hello? Who's there?
There was somebody over there.
Anybody there? Let's get out of this door as fast as possible, please. Please. Very fast. What's making that noise?
Then they just
Did you see it?
Yeah, someone walked over.
Someone or something can be seen walking into a room at the end of the hall, but the group doesn't see anything. After hearing bizarre noises throughout the building, the group eventually leaves to go home. They post their video to YouTube, and many of their viewers immediately point out the eerie figure hiding in the darkness. But Jason and Chris said that they have no idea who or what this could be, and they say that the room to the left that the person could be seen walking into was just a dead end. So, who or what
I don't know.
is this?
It could have been someone they knew, and they just played on it. Of course, it didn't look like they went to go look at the time of that dead end. They said they didn't see anything, so more than likely they didn't look anyways. But more than likely there was someone in there. They could have saw the people and decided to bail off to the side and hope that they didn't see them. It could have been just some guy. maybe freaked out, you know, noticed there was like 3 or 4 of them and decided, hey, I'm not going to take that chance. But at the same time, then you would have expected the guys to at least see him if there was physically someone there. I don't know. Yeah, certainly ones in there that definitely kind of were weird. Specifically that one with the wreck and the woman. That one, I'm like, that's surprising because they actually had like news coverage of it. And you don't see that too often. So that one kind of sparked my interest quite a bit. And the doll one, surprisingly, was a little interesting too. Because, yeah, again, she was getting the police involved. She was selling them, even put a sign saying they're haunted. That's odd that you would even go that far for a stunt like that. For all I know, it could have been a stunt, but who knows? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Which one to you was easily the most fake and easily the most believable? I'm curious to hear your opinions down below, guys. Again, so go support the original video, and I will certainly see you guys in the next one. Please do take care.
JCARTSARTS is throwing down, coming after me. If you can't stay, JCARTSARTS is through. You won't be meant down.